Good morning, everyone. Today is December 15, 2016, and it's a very special day. Today is the 225th year anniversary of the ratification of the Bill of Rights, which was ratified in 1791 and accepted for ratification in 1789. Some of you guys may be thinking, what's the Bill of Rights, or why is the Bill of Rights important? Well, that's because it contains the citizens' rights. That's why we brought in Caroline Todd, is a historian, to help us go into detail about it. Hello, Caroline.
Hello, Megan.
So can you explain the First Amendment for us?
Sure. The First Amendment basically states that the Congress can't pass a law that favors one religion over another, or stop you from practicing your religion the way you see fit. They also can't pass a law that keeps you from saying whatever you want, even if you are criticizing the president. The George Mason and the Virginia State.
In my understanding, there are 10 amendments. Is that true?
Yes.
From my understanding, there are 10 amendments. Is that true?
Yes, the first 10 amendments are the Bill of Rights. However, there were originally 12 amendments, but some of the states disagreed with 2 of them, so they got rid of them.
Okay, can you explain the Second and Third Amendments?
Sure. The Second Amendment says that the government cannot take away your right to bear arms, and the third states that no soldier has the right to stay in your house except during a war.
So just say, let me crash so no one kills me, and they would have to stay.
Not today. That amendment does not apply to modern day, but if you lived 200 years ago, then yes.
Okay, good, because I don't want a random soldier living in my house. Anyway, go on with them.
The Fourth Amendment says that nobody can search your property unless they have a good reason to do so.
I can't just look through my things without a reasonable explanation. Go on and explain the Fifth Amendment.
Sure. The Fifth Amendment is mainly about these 3 key points. If you are going through a trial and you are innocent, you cannot be tried again for the same crime with another jury. You can't be killed, arrested, or fined unless you are guilty of a crime by jury. All the legal steps during your arrest and trial are followed. Finally, the government can take anything that is yours unless they pay for it at a fair price. You have to follow these unless it's during a time of war or you are in the military.
Wow, that's confusing. So basically, it has to do with crimes and punishments?
Yes, so does the Sixth and Seventh Amendment. The Sixth Amendment says if you are arrested, you can have your trial as soon as possible and in public. The case can be decided by a jury of citizens. You have to know what you're being accused of doing wrong, and a lawyer can help you. If you cannot afford a lawyer, the government will pay. The Seventh Amendment states that you have the right to a jury when it is a civil case. A civil case is when you are against another person and not the government.
There are a lot of amendments that have to do with crime. That's impressive. George Mason thought of everything. Anyways, go on. There are a lot of amendments that have to do with crime. That's impressive. George Mason thought of everything. Anyways, go on.
Okay, the Eighth Amendment says the government can't give you a fine that is unreasonably large for the crime being committed. The Ninth Amendment is very important to know. It says just because these rights are in the Constitution doesn't mean you don't have other rights. Last but not least, the 10th Amendment states that the Constitution doesn't say that anything that the Constitution doesn't say that the Congress can do. It is left to the states and the people.
Thanks so much for explaining this to us.
No problem.
Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something because I know I did. Bye.
Okay, we're good.
We're about to roll.
Way better. The only mess up we had was me not going to the next slide for 9. I missed that last time too. So just hit stop.